Okay, so this is just me trying to record a video as evidence to demonstrate that the screenshots which I'm showing in the document are not doctored, that I didn't edit any of them or make any of them. So basically, I'm just going to go through it one thing at a time. This is Ooxygen's community page. This is where they made these announcements about the about needing money, about being in financial trouble and asking people to donate. So if I can find the email where it where was it? Okay, there it is. So these are the messages from Ooxygen on Bandcamp. I'm just showing here that I think, subscribed to them, following them on Bandcamp. It might have been in September or earlier than September, but I got this message in September about them needing money for doctor's bills. So that sort of set me off. I was like, wow, that sounds bad. And I ended up donating money to them. But they tried it again, I think a month later. So they tried the same stunt a month later. Now I claim that this message, this one over here, it's no longer available. And if I click open link in new tab, yep, as you can see, it's been deleted. This newer one, has been deleted now. So it wasn't deleted before. You can see that I had my the thing about Bandcamp's follower community page is that if the artist deletes something, it doesn't actually disappear until you refresh the page. So I've had these open for like 2 days now, trying to make sure that it doesn't disappear and that it doesn't hide the stuff that they're trying to delete. So this is that message that I just showed, this one, which has now been deleted. If you go to it, it's gone. But it's still here, and the reason they deleted it is because you can see here there's one new message. They actually made a new post begging people for money, and you may see all of these have the same PayPal link. They all link to this Violet Kelly PayPal account. Now this is where they're soliciting their donations. And basically, I fell for it. I fell for a scam. I don't need an archive version. I need to. All right. Basically, to show that they sent me a huge, like loads and loads of requests, like money requests. So when I responded to that first, I didn't respond to it. When I saw this first message and I donated, I think it was $100 or so. They started sending me like request after, no, not this year, last year, sorry. They started sending me request after request after request, and it was really obnoxious. They were like very brazen about it. And I'll look, like a lot of these, some of them I paid, but a lot of them I just rejected because they were just sending me like requests for huge sums of money with like no explanation for what's happening. So if you see these are crossed out, that means that they sent me a request and I cancelled it. If they're like green and plus, that means that I sent them a request. And the reason I've been sending them requests sometimes is because for a while they didn't offer me any of their contact information. So the only way we were really communicating was over PayPal requests, like as stupid as that sounds. We were just exchanging. And basically, let me see, where can I find the oldest instance? Okay, so it was September, I think. Yep. So here's the first payment I ever made. It was just labeled donation. There's nothing more to it. Now, PayPal actually allows you to like message people with every payment you make. And these have like individual chats, and eventually I used one of these to give them my contact information, and that's how they got in touch with me over Discord. So after I sent out 100, they immediately requested that I send 75 euro more, and at first I found like that sounds pretty, dollars. That sounds pretty reasonable because like I thought that maybe the other people on their Bandcamp hadn't chimed in as much as I thought. Like I thought that if I donated $100 and the other people on the Bandcamp donated smaller or similar amounts, like they would meet their goal and they wouldn't need more money from me, but they immediately requested more. And they thanked me here. They were like, "Oh, I'm super grateful and everything." Right? I'm very embarrassed to show all of this. By the way, if you can't tell, all of this is super embarrassing because I feel like an old grandma. Like one of those old grandmas that get I'm a Nigerian prince. I want you to inherit all of my money. I feel like I'm one of these people because this is, with hindsight, this is so bullshit. Like this is such obvious bullshit. And here they apologize that they are asking again, but they promise never to ask money of me again. And I think that I'm looking for the message where I actually started sending them. Right, so they said they wouldn't do it, and this is 4 days later. They immediately requested again, so I rejected it. Obviously, they started begging for like huge sums, which I kept rejecting because they were just being really. And here I used the request to sort of communicate back to them, and I said, I gave you 225 USD. I asked you not to request money from me again after your last 75 USD request. You promised me you wouldn't ask me for more. Be an adult and keep your word. So I don't actually remember where I told them to leave me alone, where I told them to stop messaging me, but at some point I told them. I think it might have been on the messages in one of these rejected money requests, where I told them like, "Hey, leave me alone." So they just kept sending more requests, and I kept rejecting them because it was suspicious. I don't remember what happened with this one. I think they might have emailed me. Let me see. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm going at this at such a slow pace, but it's such a convoluted thing. I'd have to... I really need to figure out where I gave them my Discord contact info so that they could get in touch with me. But basically, I think... okay, this is 27th on the 10th. Yeah. So this was around... Okay, this was before October. So... you see all of these rejected requests that were being really obnoxious, and I just blocked them. I was like, they started emailing me, being like, "Oh, I need to copay urgent care recently. I'm in red bad, this fucking bullshit." And I just said them, "Leave me alone." And then they kept messaging me, so I said, "There, please." And I'm like, "Fuck off, weirdo, I'm blocking you." And then they used an alternate account to be like, okay, that was on 6th of November, so that's much later. Never mind. That's not where it comes on the timeline. I don't remember how I ended up like helping them again. Like what changed? I don't know what they. Oh, and by the way, these emails that they used to contact me, none of them are the email address listed here. I haven't received any communication from this email address, so I don't know. They have at least 2 alternate email addresses which they used to contact me when I blocked them. I don't remember. Okay, I must have. Alright, I don't know where I told them my Discord contact info so that they could like explain their situation to me. there you go. I was like, sorry, I was sleeping and never asked me for anything again because this ain't pocket change to me either. I just hope I'm not too late. That's the second payment I made, and they completely disregarded what I said. They kept requesting more. Okay, no, it's like I'm having such a hard time. Maybe I like spontaneously. Maybe I like spontaneously decided that, like, part of the reason I'm such a sucker and I let myself get roped into this is because of like a Pasco's wager type thing. It's hard to explain. Like I'm thinking, okay, maybe they're a scammer, and by giving them money, I'm getting scammed, or maybe they're really in trouble, and by not giving them money, I could cause potentially much more damage that way. So it's like a kind of a Pasco's wager, and it weighs on me, and I ended up thinking, okay, fuck it. It's not worth risking their safety if they really are in trouble. And okay, I didn't say anything here. I don't. Okay, yeah. I think maybe I was just getting annoyed, or maybe I was tired or something. But I paid them that amount, and they requested even more money. Like holy shit. Okay, this is the moment. I think. I was like, what the hell am I? Your mom? Yesterday I gave you $80, twice as much as you requested, and you still came back and asked for more. Where is this money going? Do you have a job? Seriously, I'd show sympathy for your circumstances if I genuinely knew anything about you other than the fact you're really incessant and can't be bothered to use proper spelling or punctuation. If you want anything more from me, you're gonna have to send me an email or message me on Discord, because I'm not just gonna throw money at you whenever you go. Please give monies. And then I gave them my email and I gave them my Discord ID. So that's where our Discord communication essentially begins, right? And that's another thing that I should demonstrate now. Like this is my, okay, I don't need to switch device. I plugged in a microphone for this recording. So this is some random person that I've been messaging, but I think it entered streamer mode to hide people's. Okay, but here's our entire message history. It's real. I didn't doctor any screenshots. This is my actual Discord client. And this is it. It all started on the October 3rd. So I just saw your messages now. I'm so sorry. Like this is one of the things that sort of got me, is that they would apologize a lot. And I guess I felt very disrespected by them being super incessant, constantly asking for money. So I would get angry. I would be like indignant, and then they would apologize, and that would like make me feel validated. I would get angry at how vague they were being, at how brazen they were being, and then they would apologize for being like so annoying, and I would take that as sort of them. Why is it streamer mode? I don't stream using OBS. Why is it streamer mode? So basically, sorry. My phone went off. So basically, they're spinning their fucking sub story over here. It's like really elaborate, and this is super embarrassing. I'm like a huge total sucker for having essentially allowed myself to get conned by this obvious lie, right? And right, so here's the entire history. If you want to pause it at any point and look at it, you can. But the only real relevant part is at the end, where they basically go mask off and drop the charade, because they've noticed that I've gotten wise to the scam and that I'm being more skeptical and that they can't string me along anymore. So they just decided to like flaunt their victory. I don't know, they were being very... and here they blocked me, by the way. There was like they blocked me a number of times actually, or took me off their friends list, so I wouldn't be able to message them anymore. Like I would ask a lot of questions, like I would get super skeptical and like ask them like, what the hell are you doing? Why do you need this money? Where are the receipts which I asked for? Because at some point I started asking them for receipts to prove that they're actually buying what they say they're buying. And here they say bruh, and they just block me for like 15 days or something. And here is the final conversation I had with them, where they lie about getting a job at Walmart. And I basically say that maybe I could like pay them 50 and lend them 50, so they would return 50 later. And yeah, they basically dropped my DistroKid earnings broke, he get used for money faggot. So yeah, they're total asshole, total prick. All of this is a huge facade. Oh, I'm so tiny and weak and I can't. Yeah, it worked on me, so I'm just kind of pissed at it. But yeah, you can see they were keep making more requests and like making more justifications and explanations. Like they would give these like half-assed explanations, and I would sort of just go along with it because I felt like maybe they were like mentally ill or had like problems communicating with people. So I would always like assume, this is. I got angry at them for blocking me because I was like, they're obviously a fucking scammer, but they would keep coming back, right? Like I would keep blocking them, and I would keep blocking them, and they would like send these emails apologizing, and look like, please read. I'm really sorry for everything I've done. I thought a lot about it, and a lot of headache could have been saved if I was just more vocal and honest. And I'm really sorry for everything. So basically, they would like love bomb me or shower me with apologies and like. I'm sorry for getting angry and lying. I really am. Can you please help me? I'm literally dead broke. Yeah, they would basically like make requests. I would ask them like, what the hell do you need this money for? Do you have receipts? Can I see some sort of confirmation that you're using this properly? And they would like either dodge the question or they would they would lie about it, then I would get angry and then they would block me and then they would come back later and apologize. So yeah, they really strung me along for about, I think, $870. Hi, I'm sorry for removing you, okay? I just got very easily overwhelmed by your messages. Like, holy fucking shit. Again, super embarrassed about all of this. Like, this was so obviously a scam all along. And I fell for it hook, line, and sinker. I was like, and it feels so stupid because the entire time I was like, is this a scam? Like, they seem super suspicious. You're scamming me, right? Like, I was so skeptical, but they were like, I still went along with it. And that feels like such an absurd paradoxical thing, where you know that it's a scam, you suspect that it's a scam, they're acting super dumb and stupid. But I was like, I trusted, like here, this is the biggest fucking piece, stupid moment for me. Like that they admitted that they lied because they didn't have a receipt and they, God damn it, my phone again. They admitted that they lied about having a receipt, and on the fact that they admitted to lying, I felt like they were turning over a new leaf or something and that they were being honest with me from now on, so I gave them this absurd amount of money. It's just embarrassing. Because, like, no, if you admit to lying, you're still a liar. You just admitted to lying. That doesn't mean you're honest. And here, I always keep trying to, like, make myself a hard ass and, like, draw a hard line. Last one, any sympathy? You lie to my face. Like, I get so angry and then I immediately, like, back down and get fucking used again. It's ridiculous, But anyway, I'm just, please check your email, like, fucking hell. Yeah, and I sent them 2 more again, asking for the pharmacy receipt, and this was this was the last time they blocked me, whereas, like, for medicine December to see the pharmacy, or no, it's not the last time, I think the last time was for food. Yeah, I gave them 22 USD for food, send me a receipt within 4 hours. They lied, they didn't send the receipt. They came back days later, actually like 22 days later or something, asking for more money. I was like, where the fuck is that receipt you promised? And then they blocked me, and then they apologized for blocking me. It's fucking ridiculous. Just going through this makes me so fucking embarrassed, and this request is still pending. But basically, that's that. I've shown this is all legit. I can click on here on everything. This isn't like a fake HTML thing I've created. It's like it is my inbox. It is my communications. Here are the PayPal confirmations for the payments which I sent. I took screenshots of a bunch of them. I'm not gonna go through all of them now. Here are the money requests which they were sending. You can see they were both in my PayPal thing and in my they were both in my PayPal activity, and they are also in my email inbox. And these are the money requests which I sent, which I was using as a sort of means to communicate with them. Sort of whenever before they added me on Discord, and whenever they would block me on Discord, I would use this as a means of a communication, because they blocked me in other places. So it was this is unrelated. This is a different thing. It just got bunched on because that's what I. Okay, so now onto the Bandcamp community page. Now I showed that those previous messages were deleted. But after I got scammed, and they admitted to scamming me, like they literally said, get used for money, faggot. I went and I started looking into this person to see if there's some other things, and clearly they made after they were done grifting me, only like a few days later, I think, I got done grifted on the 10th of January, on the 12th of January, which was yesterday, this is incorrect, they made out a new post. So it's obvious that they like pick a few gullible marks. They have like a few gullible targets which they string along for a while and get money from them. And once the targets catch wise that it's a scam, they put out a new announcement on their Bandcamp and try to find new targets. So here you see there's someidot, who is much angrier than I am, as in I'm pretty angry, but they are actually like, insulting them and screaming at them, which I understand. I'm pretty sure they were also scammed. And a lot of these messages, like I mentioned, Bandcamp has a system that if a new message gets posted, it gets shown. Like you can see here, I pressed and it showed the new message. But if an old one is deleted, you have to refresh the page for it to disappear. So these are all of the messages which were left before all of them got deleted. And this someidot is clearly super angry. They were also scammed. And they're also throwing around accusations of them being a child groomer or a pedo. I can't confirm that. I looked around. There isn't like any evidence of that as far as I can tell. Their social media accounts on Twitter/X are suspended, from what I can tell. So who knows, maybe they were suspended for posting something, but I'm not going to speculate on that. But this person is clearly very angry. And look here, they say, my dick yummy, keep sucking. So clearly they're very brazen and sort of very obvious about it when they think they can get away with it, because they have control over this page. They can delete whatever. Here I refreshed it a bit later and see my message is gone. Now I'm pretty sure if I refresh this page again, like if I refresh this page again, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they wiped this post as well. So you can see this post no longer exists. It's been wiped. If I refresh this page, it's going to disappear. Yeah, because clearly they were getting called out, and I think someidot, they're like super angry, but I think they actually did something sensible. They are like doing a war of attrition, because they're going to keep making comments, and it's going to get to a point where it's going to be very annoying to keep deleting those comments. So instead, Ooxygen just hid this or deleted this request for money. Or it's possible that someone else donated and they already found their mark, so now they're emailing them directly, and they don't want to have this evidence of their begging out on their page. So that's that. But here's another thing. You see this album, Len N? It links on X or Twitter, we call it Twitter, to a page And what actually ended up happening is I looked at this artist, right? Because I was like, oh, so this is someone they must have commissioned to do their album art, or someone they must have gotten consent from to get their artwork. So I ended up going and messaging this person and being like, hey, did you give consent? Like, sorry to bother you with this. I'm sure you're not directly involved, but I thought it'd be good to warn you. Your drawing was used for the album cover of Ooxygen's album Lennon in August of last year, correct? I'm assuming they got your consent for this. And no, hey, thank you for letting me know. They did not actually. I've never seen this before. So, no, they didn't even ask. They just yoinked somebody's picture on Twitter and they used it as their album art and they left a link to it in their description, but like this person didn't even know that their album art was used. So that's another point. Now, another thing on X, I retweeted this because somebody else also, this isn't even like a new thing. They, if you look, it's the exact same PayPal. This is, and here's another thing, they keep changing their username and profile picture. They're trying to make themselves a moving target and like sort of create ambiguity as to who they really are. So whenever you take screenshots or take things, people are like going to question, oh, is that really them? Is that the same person? And yes, it is the same person. Look, they're linking to the exact same PayPal account. And this is like not even a friend of mine. This is some random electronic artist from Germany, which also makes music on Bandcamp, and they're getting harassed by this person. So she's done this before. Another person confirming that this is like something that they do. So this isn't even like this is as far back as April. So I was getting scammed in September, I think, and they've been pulling this as far back as April. So I feel really stupid now. I could have done like a background check and like Googled their name and looked up their name on social media to see whether they had done something like this before. And yeah, they have. This is like a common scam that they're running. So I've sort of reported this to Bandcamp. I don't know how long it would take for them to take action, or if they ever will actually take action. I don't know what they're. They say that they're sort of going through the holiday period right now, so it's possible that it may take longer for them to respond. And I don't know if the screenshots and evidence I provided them is sufficient. So maybe I'll make another ticket and I'll send them this. I'll send them this video, because it might be more convincing proof than Discord messages, because those cannot be directly linked to the account itself. So yeah, I guess this is my Ooxygen exposed video. I got scammed super easily. I was a super gullible target, and now I'm doing my due diligence after getting scammed, which is kind of funny, kind of stupid, but here it is, and I in the doc which I'm compiling, I will include like my entire Discord chat history, and that I got that while using this Discord chat exporter. So it's in like it's in HTML format. What output path is this in? Okay, evidence of scam, right? And let's call this 2, because this is just going to be a second copy of the same thing. So this is accurate. This is it's not like a direct screenshot, but it is basically, hold on, evidence of scam. There we go. If you open it, it's like basically has all of the exact times and dates on the messages. So it's a pretty accurate archive of what has been said in this chat. So I'm going to include that in the doc. I'm going to link to it so that people can look at it themselves. Of Germa. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh yeah, hold on. Do I have? I got scanned her and more evidence. Okay, so another thing, like yeah, this is the other time they blocked me. It was, and see, they keep changing their profile picture and their username to sort of create confusion and ambiguity um, regarding this stuff. Like they try to hide by constantly changing their profile pictures and usernames, but it's still obviously them, and they block you if you start asking questions. So yeah, that's that. That's it. Thanks for listening. If you've listened this far, I mean, it seems a bit incoherent and rambly, but I thought maybe this was a better way of conveying it than just describing it plainly. I think this is, yeah. Sorry.